Your subscription keeps the wisdom alive. The greatest power isn't brute force. It's the ability to shape thoughts and feelings without being seen. Are you ready to wield it? Dive into the shadows of influence where every action is calculated and every reaction is anticipated. This is where true control begins. Dark Psychology, 101 Covert Emotional Manipulation Tactics, written by Stephen Turner. Part 3. 51. The Primacy Effect. Make the first impression count. Ensure your initial actions or words leave a lasting impact. People tend to remember and be influenced by what they encounter first, so make it count. 52. The Recency Effect. End on a high note. Similarly, your final actions or words will linger in their mind. End interactions in a way that reinforces your desired outcome. 53. The Confirmation Bias. Feed their beliefs. Provide information that confirms their existing beliefs. This strengthens their trust in you and makes them more resistant to opposing views. 54. The Hindsight Bias. Make it seem inevitable. After an event, frame it as if it was predictable. This makes them feel like they should have seen it coming, increasing their reliance on your guidance. 55. The Self-Serving Bias. Let them take credit. Allow them to attribute successes to themselves while you subtly guide the outcome. This boosts their ego and makes them more compliant. 56. The Optimism Bias. Paint a rosy future. Highlight the positive outcomes of your desired actions. Their natural optimism will make them more likely to follow your lead. 57. The Pessimism Bias. Warn of negative outcomes. Conversely, emphasize the negative consequences of not following your guidance. Fear of loss can be a powerful motivator. 58. The Bandwagon Effect. Make it popular. Show them that others are already on board. The desire to be part of the crowd will make them more likely to join in. 59. The Herd Mentality. Create a following. Once a few people follow your lead, others will naturally follow. Use this to build momentum for your desired outcome. 60. The Availability Heuristic. Make it memorable. Ensure your desired actions or ideas are easily recalled. People are more likely to act on what comes to mind quickly. 61. The Representativeness Heuristic. Make it familiar. Frame your desired actions as typical or normal. Familiarity breeds acceptance and reduces resistance. 62. The Anchoring Heuristic. Set the reference point. Establish a reference point that skews their perception. This makes your desired outcome seem more reasonable in comparison. 63. The Framing Heuristic. Control the narrative. Present information in a way that highlights the benefits of your desired actions. This shapes their perception and guides their decisions. 64. The Effect Heuristic. Leverage emotions. Use emotional appeals to influence their decisions. People are more likely to act based on how they feel rather than rational analysis. 65. The Default Effect. Make it the easy choice. Set your desired outcome as the default option. People are more likely to stick with the default as it requires less effort. 66. The Endowment Effect. Make it theirs. Once they feel ownership over something, they're more likely to value it and act in ways that protect or enhance it. 67. The Loss Aversion. Highlight what they'll lose. Emphasize what they stand to lose if they don't follow your guidance. Fear of loss is a stronger motivator than the prospect of gain. 68. The sunk cost fallacy. Keep them invested. Encourage them to invest time, money, or effort into your desired outcome. Once invested, they're more likely to continue to avoid feeling wasteful. 69. The status quo. Bias, make change seem risky. Frame your desired actions as maintaining the status quo. People prefer stability and are more likely to resist change. 70. The novelty effect. Make it new and exciting. Introduce your desired actions as something new and exciting. Novelty captures attention and increases willingness to try. 71. The Zeigarnik effect. Leave them wanting more. Create unresolved situations or open loops. The desire for closure will keep them engaged and more likely to follow your lead. 72. The Pygmalion effect. Set high expectations. Set high expectations for them to meet. They'll strive to live up to these expectations, often in ways that align with your goals. 73. The Golem effect. Lower expectations for others. Conversely, set low expectations for others to reduce their influence. This makes your guidance seem more valuable in comparison. 74. The Halo effect. Leverage their strengths. Highlight their positive attributes to overshadow any doubts. This bias makes them more forgiving of your flaws and more open to your influence. 75. The Horns effect. Diminish their strengths. Highlight their negative attributes to overshadow their strengths. This undermines their confidence and makes them more dependent on your approval. In the shadows of manipulation, the greatest discovery is self-awareness. Use this knowledge wisely, for the mind you shape most is your own. The tools of influence are not just for others. They are a lens to understand your own vulnerabilities and strengths. Mastery begins within. The Destiny once said, "Your subscription keeps the wisdom alive."